So, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I'm alright.
Wait, first of all, who is sir? Wait, we gotta take a step back. You know I don't rock like that.
Alright, so what's your name?
My name is Desmond Collins.
What do you prefer to go by?
Brother Des.
Why do you prefer brother?
Mr. It has a root. It's history, in like patriarchy, slavery, ownership of other human beings, because Mr. is a supplement for the word master. So, yeah, like, especially with people who I work with, the black youth, young black men, young black women who I work with, I'm not your mister, I'm your brother. A brother is somebody who's with you, in the struggles, good times and bad, they're a human more than an authority figure. So, yeah, I'm Brother Des. Or Brother Desmond, if you want to be professional.
Do you think you keep that same, I don't want to say friendly persona, but that same, person that has love for everybody, you keep that while you're training and when you're going to a fight, or do you think you adopted a new personality?
It's funny that you use that word personality and persona, because I was actually talking to my wife earlier today about how personalities are not real things. They are constructions of who we believe that we're supposed to be based upon our interpretation of our experiences. So I don't consider a personality to be like a real thing. So that being said, I think it's just my character. I'm really big on character. Not that mine is perfect, not that it's always been good, but I try my best every single day, to improve my character, to see my flaws and to build on it. And my training, I think, reflects that. I don't see my opponent as my enemy. They're a challenger. They're challenging me to this test of my abilities, to this test of my discipline, to this test of my resilience. And so, yeah, I see this as an opportunity to prove it.
So, what would you say is one of your biggest motivations going into this fight?
I think one of my biggest motivations coming into this fight is really my faith. Yesterday, Coach was talking about the different people we fight with. We fight with our integrity, and that's why I love my coach, man. That's why I love this gym. It's so much more than just what people interpret as violence. It's about character, it's about discipline, it's about patience. But Coach, he mentioned our integrity. He mentioned we fight with our coach. He mentioned that we fight with our teammates and we fight with our gym. And something that I thought of immediately, in addition to that for me, is that fighting with my faith. This entire fight camp has been a serious test of my faith. A lot of different things have happened, most of them outside of my control. And I had to learn to accept life as it was coming at me, but still believe in myself, believe in my ability, believe in my trainings. And that's why even you asked me, I remember you asked me, are you feeling confident? And I said, I'm not feeling confident, I feel ready. And I'm just gonna get more ready as we get closer to the fight. Because confidence, it comes and goes. The reality is you're not always gonna believe in yourself, but there's still some things you have to do. But when life gets really, really, really hard, you're gonna be able to reflect on the fact that you had discipline and that you were consistent even when life is hard, and you're gonna be able to push through that test and turn it into a testimony and a testament. And so that's why, coming into this fight, I think my biggest motivation has 100% been my faith, man. My faith in God, being disciplined, and also having brothers around me, people around me to motivate me and encourage me, from a faith-based perspective in what I'm doing, and believing in me and believing in the God in me, just like I believe in the God within them. So, yeah.
So, are you aware of the health concerns that come with participating in the fight this weekend? Are you aware of the danger that presents itself?
Yeah, I'm aware. This is America. I'm black. What's danger to me? That's Tuesday. Today is just on a Friday. We say stay safe all the time, but what does that mean when I don't have my degrees tattooed on my forehead, or the fact that I'm a father or a husband or a son? They don't care about that. That's danger. We want to talk about danger. Danger is what children in Gaza are experiencing. We want to talk about danger. Danger right now is being a Hispanic looking person in New Orleans, Louisiana. That's danger. This is a match, man. It's not dangerous. That's what the referee for. We in a cage. But see, that's still very controlled. That ain't violence. That ain't war. It's just dangerous, a little dangerous. More than likely somebody get hit and they hit their head on the ground, and that's the danger. Come on, man. So when I think about the health concerns of this, man, this is just me looking my reality in the eye. That's all it is. And I'm smiling because you're not the only one that's dangerous. Life is dangerous, but I'm alive. Stay safe is cool. That's something cool to say. The only way to truly stay safe is to be dangerous. So this is my testament. Again, this is a testimony. Through this test, man, it's okay to be dangerous, especially if you're free.